Oh, that's Kate. Stunning arrival to the big Hollywood BAFTA Gala Saturday night. Hey, it's just one of the many fashion showstoppers that Kate donned over the weekend. Flawless, Billy.
We are going to get into her outfits. There's no question about it. But I just want to add this right now. I like a man in a classic black bow tie.
I agree.
It's regal, it's simple.
Timeless.
No one's looking at us anyway, but look at that. Isn't that a strong look for the prince? Joining us right now from New York to break down Kate's style, piece by piece. Marie Claire, senior fashion editor, Zana Roberts-Rossi. Zana, are you ready to party? Are you ready to party?
I am indeed.
With couture.
Wait, Zana, before we get to it, overall, how do you think Kate did with her looks?
I think she looked fabulous. She didn't miss a beat. She looked perfectly elegant, very appropriate for every occasion. You know, she didn't let the clothes overpower wherever she was. And altogether, she looked absolutely perfect.
Although, judging by your accent, I might sense a little bias here.
Slight, maybe a little. Just a little.
Oh, she's killing it for you guys, man. The monarchy is in good shape for the next 50 years at least. Let's talk about Kate's first look, Zana. Here we go. This is a, what do we call this right here, Hoover? Lilac number?
Yeah, a little lilac, cute little dress.
Yeah. It's a dove grey dress. It was by Roksanda Ilinik, which is actually a Serbian-born designer. She wore this with a nude pump, which we've seen her wear throughout the whole trip. It's kind of one of those examples of Kate doing something that's not got much detail to it, but enough detail, just with the cap sleeves, a little asymmetrical, always a cinch waist. Kate's got this tiny, tiny waist, which she always accentuates, and she looks fabulous on arrival in California.
What happens with these designers when she wears their clothes? Is it just skyrocket off the shelves?
It's monumental. I mean, she can shift merchandise like nobody else. I mean, it's kind of like the Michelle Obama effect that was. Kate can really shift merch, and she wears something, it sells out. Everything she's worn this tour, sold out. And it's not just the pieces she wears, it's everything else from that designer as well.
And here's the green. Is this a Diane von Furstenberg number? Is that
nice, Billy?
It was Diane von Furstenberg. This is Kate showing her fashion diplomacy, if you like. She always wears looks from the designers from the country she's visiting, and Diane von Furstenberg, obviously one of America's greatest designers. This green emerald dress was kind of a departure for Kate as well. We've seen her in a lot of blues and a lot of dusty shades, never green yet, but she looked fabulous, and the back of the dress was really interesting with this kind of low cut. So the front's very conservative, and the back had that kind of fashion moment to it.
She has great knees. You notice the first two dresses, this one is cut just above the knee. Her knees are fabulous.
Speaking of knees, let's go to the polo match and look at her in this adorable sundress.
More knee.
Well, yeah, the knees are certainly on show in this one. Actually, she's been wearing stockings a lot throughout the tour, and I think she's taken them off when she got to California. But she has got a great pair of legs. She wore this fabulous Jenny Packham dress. We've seen her in Jenny Packham once before on the trip in a bright yellow dress. This one is a hand-painted silk dress from Jenny Packham Spring 2012. She looked stunning as she kind of watched William play polo, and definitely, you know, it's again a nod to the diplomacy of still supporting the British designers by Jenny Packham.
Okay, let's talk about this beautiful gown here arriving to the big gala Saturday night. Is this an Alexander McQueen again?
Again, we have her in Alexander McQueen. I mean, she looks knockout. This is a silver screen Hollywood moment, if ever I've seen one. She just floated down the red carpet. It's a kind of a pale lavender again, so again, where she's going with these dusty tones. It's perfectly understated. It's a killer gown, but it's not over the top. There's not too much flesh showing, you know, always the sleeves. Kate likes to show off her arms quite a lot, like our own Michelle Obama. And she wore some fantastic pumps with this. She had these Jimmy Choo 5-inch heels on. So she is sort of 5'10" nearly as well. So with those, she was kind of nearing William's 6'3".
Oh, I'm glad I wasn't doing the interview. I'll tell you that. Yeah. Hey, thank you very much, Zana. That was outstanding.
Pleasure.
What a great breakdown. Thank you.